Hello, welcome back. I've been grabbing some more things. I just realized, of course, that I moved the box that was in the way that had extra lights on, and that's all fine and good and well, but I kind of need, why is that shaking? I need the extra lighting. That should help some. That should help some. It's back a little. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot. There's stuff here that I set aside for Richard that didn't go in the Richard box. Okay, not a whole bunch of stuff in this collection here, but some. I found some. So this is the back. I think it was called the King and Queen seat. Now, certainly the padding is in pretty rough shape. It is, would have been for a Harley. Probably I got it on a seat that then I took off because I wanted to put it on my trike. This is something that I think that I will list online. Probably Kijiji or Marketplace. And undoubtedly there's somebody out there who's vintage who would be restoring or doing something. Not that the padding would be good, but maybe the stuff inside them. There's metal inside the padding. Anyway, it just never got with the most. Now here's something. Source of protein, 100% whole grains, Kodiak cakes, power cakes, flapjack waffle mix. Yeah, there you go. Actually, as it happens, this is Green Bin Day. I'm sure this is long expired. I don't know why it's here. I can speculate. Best for sometime in 2022. So that could go. If the green bin is gone, so be it. If it's not gone, then well, I can wait till next week if it's gone. Now here's a cool thing. This is a t-shirt. And it's from the it's from the Zoom Film Festival. It is. And it was a thing at the school I was at, which is a real big secondary school. And I guess this year, oh yeah, this is the year that the person who was running the film festival decided she was an activist. It was something to do with a country overseas. And the green armbands were the thing, so I mean really, it looks like it's got a camera and a microphone and a couple of hands up and a clapboard. Well, and I'm sure you can't even see there's these little green armbands. Anyway, 14 years ago. So I guess now those people would be early 30s, I imagine. Anyway, I'll hang this up at some point. Maybe someday maybe I'll be back at Earl Hig, as I should be, but that's a whole other story. Now here is the vest, and I'm sure it probably needs cleaning. And it is, oh yeah, it needs cleaning. It is 02 UP4400 Toronto Education Workers. It's, I wonder if it's from 2002. It might be. Anyway, it is the Union of Education Workers. And, you know, if you've never worked in a school, you just don't understand what it's like to work in a school. It's not just come and go. Dun, 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 whatever. Anyway, it's something. Here's another vest. Maybe I'll need this someday. Not that it would probably fit at the moment is from Earl Hague Secondary School. This too, I suspect I would take upstairs and wash and clean and hang. Now here is an interesting thing. It's not in the best of shape, but certainly it's something. It's a light from a Volkswagen Beetle thing. I don't, well, certainly, yeah, it's seen some age, I believe. Yeah, it went on the bumper, not on the bumper, on the fender, like that. You had the brake light, signal, backup light. And there's the wire sticking through. I haven't had this apart, I'm not going to take it apart. That too is something I will put online. It may be, you know what I think really it is now? It's a wall hanger. But if somebody is doing a rat Volkswagen or, has an old Volkswagen that needs it, that it's possible, but I think it's a garage wall hanger is what it is. And here, anyway, I always used to stop at the store called Liquidation World on the way to the cottage. They'd always have cool things. And somehow or other, they always seem to have tarps. There's a tarp. And that was very handy to cover things with. They would do a really good job. And, yeah, it's fine. They're okay. But anyway, they always had a really good price. So this one is about 10 by 14 or finished size. Oh, yes, of course. It's 10 by 14. But after they fold the things over and do whatever. It's really 9 feet and 4 inches times 13 feet by 6 inches. Kind of like, 2 by 4s used to be 2 inches by 4 inches. Not anymore. Not for a long time. They are now, it started as that, but once they mill them to get them all smooth, they lose a little bit. So 2 by 4 isn't really 2 inches by 4 inches, but it's still called a 2 by 4 because it started that way. Kind of like companies shrinkflation, yes. Where you're like, yeah, look, the price is down, but oh look, the size has gone like way smaller. But we won't notice. We won't. So that, I think I'm going to take outside, and I gotta do some stuff in the back. Waha! Now, okay, this too, that's a little tool set thing. Here's, what a grand time to look at a newspaper. And I did want to read this article. Racism, sometimes Canada is an ugly place. And this is, again, from July 29th, 1975, when I was 9, almost 10. And racism still exists, sadly. Canadian society, like most societies, is basically racist. The non-white minorities dislike it and are alarmed by violent incidents that signal a danger point in racial bigotry. But they accept racism as a fact of Canadian life, along with the better things. Racism, so to speak, goes with the territory. This is the dominant view of Canada expressed by blacks, Asians, and other non-whites in dozens of interviews in Toronto, Canada's magnet for immigrants. Racism, intolerance, discrimination, degradation, bigotry, and singling out unpleasant treatment because of one's skin color and physical features is practiced. Nearly all non-whites are convinced by government, the police, news media, schools, the courts, employers, and the majority of white citizens. How valid is the sweeping condemnation of a society that has long prided itself on its liberalism and race matters? Is Canada a potential U.S. Deep South? Can the communal violence that erupted in England happen here? Or is the denunciation exaggerated and a misunderstanding of Canadian raised by people raised in different cultures? Dudley Laws, I've heard that name before, president of the Self-Help Universal African Improvement Association, says it comes as no surprise to the black community, which now numbers between 80 and 100,000 in Toronto, that racism exists in Canada. Blacks are accustomed to racial discrimination, which, he says, they experience even in their native Caribbean. But a Canadian tragedy could result, he says, unless there is some understanding by white citizens and white institutions of the feelings, the motivation, the aims, and needs of non-white groups. This series of articles will deal with the deep feelings within each of these communities, with their fears, and within each of the and hopes. Let me try that again. This series of articles will deal with the deep feelings within each of these communities, with their fears and hopes, examine the special ways our institutions affect their way of living, and aid or frustrate them, and reveal how the non-white minorities see Canada and their white neighbors. Oh my. It goes on and on. I think I will have to read more of this. Oh, look, here's a story. Zoo directors reverse decision on giving Foss $18,000 position. Okay, that's, I guess, a hiring thing. Bigger role for Canadian in commercials. Staff inmate drinking probed, warden suspended. The director of a federal prison farm near Kingston has been suspended while investigators probe the operation of the institution and allegations that staff members were drinking with prisoners and frequented an inmate-operated body parlor. Imagine. 1975. Anyway, much to do. Much to read. Let's see if there's anything. There's other things out here I haven't even looked at. Let's see. Ooh, here's fall coats are taking on a slimmer look. It is fashion. Oh, I can't see. My glasses are. It is fashion. Fall coats. They are. I guess that means they have more belts and things to snugly go around the waist. Oh. Let's see the horoscope for today. Let's see, this is June. Leo's ability to communicate is enhanced. Write, advertise, publish, submit campaign formats. Aries, you get major points across. You achieve beneficial changes. Creative resources are constructively used. Taurus, you receive results of appraisal, property or otherwise, that are likely to be behind the scenes maneuverings. Gemini, you receive attention from those who can aid in putting ideas to work. Cancer, hidden flaws may be in picture. Check lease requirements, costs, obligations. I already did Leo. Virgo, you can gain access to privileged information. Libra, friend does a lot of talking. It is best to check facts. Highlight versatility, diversity. That was the Scorpio. Highlight versatility, diversity. Use material available in bright, creative way. Sagittarius, you do some tearing down for ultimate purpose of rebuilding. That was Sagittarius. Capricorn, study Sagittarius message for valid hint. Your ability to make known your views is enhanced. Aquarius, legal affairs require review. Know it and act accordingly. Pisces, money, budget, purchases, and sales figure in major ways. Today, if it's your birthday, you are intuitive, a natural teacher, sensitive, moody, affectionate, and sentimental. Cool. Oh, I remember this cartoon. Love Is. And it's a picture of a woman who's basically unclothed, but it's kind of like whatever, standing by a fountain. Finding you're addicted to his call every day. And it's really a phone, not like the phones we use now. Anyway, all kinds of things here, including from the Bay, introductory special, $2 off, new Playtex body language bra. here's something interesting. Here is a vintage paper. Oh, but it has nothing on the one side. I am perplexed. It's also ripped rather badly. Ooh. Boys will be boys. Thank goodness for Levi's from the day. I don't know if I can actually. I think this is a misprint. And it's really screwed. Build all. Yeah, I think it's a misprint. Or half the thing just didn't get printed. Like half the pages are here and half of them are blank, and they're all ripped. I don't think the ripping has to do with the misprint. What is this? Marion Bell sets off in September 1956 to swim the Strait of Juan de Franco on several marathons that made her famous and rich. Bell. And of course, here's an exciting page. Nothing. Boys will be boys, yeah, thank goodness. So, the jeans that they're selling are $7.95, $8.95, $12.95. Anyway, I will leave these here for further reading and reflection. I shall, but I gotta get this stuff cleared off of here. Oh, this is good. Here's the box. I will tape this back together and use it to go. There's more boxes there. There is. There's lots of stuff here. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. I do have to get rid of stuff. Oh, come on, you. Alright, this is gonna be stuck. There we go. It's Christmassy, tinsely stuff. And it's tangled. Of course it is. Okay. Still tangled. No, it is not. Alright. Decoration stuff. I know here's something. I gotta look around. This is a tough one. But I think it's probably time to go. It's a wooden thing. It was on a couch, like a studio couch, or like a couch, and of course it was part of the trim and it nailed up at the bottom. But I think the couch is long gone. I think. I do have some old couches around here. I will have to check. It could be, of course, some sort of other decorative thing for some artistic person. It does have, it's not straight, it's got a curve to it. And it has the two nails where it would have. But I think this is something in the cottage. And I think the couch is probably long gone. Let's see about that. It's one of those things that's hard to just throw away. The Stanley Cup by Brian McFarland. A book about hockey. Games for fun. Games and fun for a party. This is 75 cents a faucet publication. How to book party games. That is vintage. Vintage to be sure. What do we got here? Discovery Channel hat. Does it fit? Little sort of thing. My hats fit better now that I got my haircut. I these perhaps in the washer, or just the washer. A&K Lick-A-Chick, Bronze Door, Nova Scotia. I'm not sure. That could be something. Well, it's got a springy thing. That's pretty fine. Aha, Smash Kitchen and Bar. This is a place. I picked up this house because I saw it, and the people who owned the place. It's a place still in Markham. The son went to Earl Haig. I think they've since sold out. This is a thing, definitely for my trike. It's for the front and for the front fender. And I don't remember all the reasons that I didn't put it back on and I took it off or whatever. That will go to the garage, to be sure. I wasn't going to look at these things. But I guess I know. And this, I'm pretty sure, is something used to, yes, it's to travel with alcohol. Which, funny, I was talking to a guy I met filling out propane. He'd been overseas recently. And he said, you know, you could go to the grocery store and get beer. Not that I like beer, I don't like beer. Really cheap. But if you went to a restaurant, it was crazy. So, pretty much he and his group, who went over for 50th birthday thing, decided, and very quickly got good at having coolers that they would take with them. No, I don't mean coolers like mixed drink things, I mean like a cooler full of beer they would not buy at the places. Yeah, that fits really good too. Smash. Here's a hard hat. Isn't that lovely? What? I heard something. Oh, lucky. Need to be washed. What the hell is that? Oh, more vintage bicycles. Okay. This, it's an air freshener thing, it's a Christmassy thing in the car. Here is a thing. Does this fit? Is it meant for this? And the answer is no, it is not. It is a different thing. It's supposed to go in here. So whatever this is, it ain't. Anyway. Looks kind of like a Volkswagen, but I don't think it really is. But we're almost done with flex. Adjusted it. Oh yeah, something from down. A box. A banker's box. It's a beautiful thing. It is. You know what? I'm working on hats. Yeah, hat here. Actually, I haven't finished all the hats here. There's the hard hat. This is essentially, it's a vintage cardboard, not meant to last, sun hat. And I don't know where it was used or whatever, but it was, yeah, cardboard. Cardboard. Holy Mark. Holy crap. Patents pending. Can hardly make it out. Anyway, it's an old vintage cardboard kind of thing that probably wouldn't have lasted long, but certainly it was very lightweight. And certainly I know from the heat that stuff to get hot. This is another hat of a very similar nature that I bought at an Army surplus place long ago. I think I could take this chin strap thing. It's kind of screwed. I guess that's the front. The chin strap thing it used to be stretchy. It's not anymore. Maybe I'll be daring and cut it off and void the sacred Commodore warranty. For Commodore people, you understand. Anyway. So that is more of the stuff here. This is a lovely right now. Actually, this might be something good to put Commodore stickers on. But what I have found with a bunch of them, they don't really like round surfaces, but this has a fairly flat surface at the front. This is possible. Alright. Hat. Hat. I will put hats in here. And I will feel the thing. Oh, here is a thing. Long ago. Needs to be cleaned. It's a McDonald's glass, and it looks kind of like stained glass in front. They were giving them out, maybe 40 years ago or so. And I kind of like them. Now, they're not that well built. They're not that tough, but this one has lasted. It deserves the chance to be cleaned. And here, vintage. Oh, these are super cycles. Plastic handlebars, handlebar grips with streamers. They are that. I'm going to find the box of bicycle things. And I will put that in. And indeed, I may seek somebody who is into such things who might like this. I suppose it should maybe go upstairs. It's a dish rack thing. And I can. Oh, there's a garbage. Beautiful. Oh, more things. Another garbage bag. Capri tights. Let's see. Here, I don't know what this stuff is. What is this? Atlas Stylus cleaner. Oh, I think for a record thing. Alright, I'll have to go through this. There's also like it's a tiny little case that holds aspirin. I don't remember exactly the best way to get this, but this was certainly good if you were traveling. If I can get it open without spilling stuff again. Still. Oh no. It's got fuses in it. Fast relief from headache. Yeah, well, you know what? If you're driving along and something happens and you need to replace a fuse and you don't have one, oh yeah, that can relieve headaches and everything. NDD. Alright, well, more stuff. Perhaps I can get this stuff out into the recycling bin today. Perhaps I can. Perhaps I can. And there's some sort of electronic something. Okay. And here's some little refills. I don't know what they are. But I suspect I know who they belong to. Alright, well, let's find this thing. Yeah, I'll put that back in there for the moment. Because I can. Alright, I think it's time to get things moving along and out to the green bin, the recycling bin, etc., etc., etc. Alright. Maybe some of these I'll find places for, or recycling, or I'll put them back. Okay, these things here, this Ashman thing, and there's more little spade connector things I'll put in either the fees whiz jar or the Folgers can to go to the garage. Now I gotta see if I can get out of here. Yes, I do. This will be interesting. Alright. Well, thanks for coming to the basement. We'll see you again. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Yeah, it's hard to get out of here. Oh, yeah. Move the box. Move the box. Gotta put the box together. Alright. Bye for now.